I lead the FMCG business at Google, looking after our relationships with the likes of Procter & Gamble, Unilever, L'Oreal, Coca-Cola, etc. But I also lead our efforts to effectively build best practice in branding and how Google works with brand marketeers. So part of that is all around, you might call it being an evangelist for all things digital, and how digital impacts marketing as a whole. So in terms of then speaking at the CIM conference, what I hope to do is play a little bit of that role, to encourage marketeers to embrace digital further. But I think it's also important to recognise how digital has changed all of marketing and is really influencing the way that insight is generated, the way that ideas are created, and indeed the way that campaigns are implemented and their impact is measured as well. I think that our philosophy has always been that one should fail fast, and in that sense it's about getting products out there quickly, innovating and iterating with those as fast as possible, and learning from mistakes as well. So just if a product goes out there and doesn't quite work out well, that's not perceived as a failure. It's perceived very much as something to learn from. So I think this philosophy of continuous change, we always talk about always being in beta. The idea that a product is always in beta is important, and I think that philosophy underpins our approach to innovation. And I think that thought and that approach is one of the most important keys to innovation. As we move to this next stage of evolution, wherever we go next, digital is truly at the heart of that. And this is really important because what that means is that digital is not just about creating a new promotional medium. There was TV and then there was print and radio and outdoor, and now there's digital. And it's much more profound than that, because digital is changing the nature of what a brand is, what it brings to a consumer, the services it provides. And you see this emerging a lot around us at the moment. Brands which have gone beyond the product and the packaging, the advertising. There are now services being wrapped around brands. There are items of rewarding information and advice, or it might be entertainment, whatever it might be. So there are lots of examples, I think, emerging of where brands are genuinely evolving into something bigger and better and more rewarding, and in fact life enhancing. And I do think that digital is enabling that evolution.